Hey, Shay. Hey, everybody. What are you guys doing? Welcome in. Nothing. Just doing some diamond art. Sitting on my couch. Drinking some Mountain Dew. What are you doing at work? Hey, girl, interrupted. I figured. How is your grandson doing? Brittany? I really love these, little, I don't know if you call them memes, graphics, whatever. They got the little smart-ass women on them. Because, they be telling vibes sometimes. Is it going to hurt him long term to not use the eye drops? Or will he be alright without them? Hopefully not. I need to share this. And I don't even remember how. That's bad. There we go. I remember when you stuck my IG. I am so tired. Tired. Facts, Brittany. Me too. Hey, Ann. How are you? You might be, Brittany. I'm going to be honest. I haven't really talked to anybody the last couple of days. I haven't felt that good. I've been dealing with a pretty bad headache for a week straight and just been dizzy with an earache. I haven't been, I've made my videos on here, but aside from that, I haven't been in any lives. I haven't been on any calls. I just have felt, I have not felt good. I do feel a little better right now, though. Hey, Mama D. I think it's just normal sinus stuff. I deal with it all the time. And vertigo. Vertigo has been hitting me these last few days, for sure. But I'm alright. Me too, Ann. Me too. I didn't go outside or do the pool or anything for a couple of days. And I went out there for a little bit yesterday and started to feel a little bit better. But then when I woke up again today, I just, I have been doing some diamond painting, Mama D. Yeah, I've been hearing that from a lot of people. A lingering cough that they just can't shake. That lasts for weeks and weeks and weeks. Thank you for the heart, me. But I am glad it's the weekend. I do know that much. Mama D, I do not have much patience myself. I mean, I have patience at work for certain things, but I typically have zero patience. And I don't know. I mean, I really get into the diamond paintings. Sometimes, though, I won't work on them for weeks, a couple of months. But then sometimes I work on it every day. I just finished the jellyfish one today. and started on the German Shepherd one about an hour ago. I cannot. But see, I do the same thing. I have been working on the same crochet blanket for over a year. I have 3 different blankets going. 2 of them are pretty close to being done. I have heard about those mini verses. Those are like the little kitchen sets that you put together. A girl at work was telling me about a Harry Potter one time. I've never done one though. Oh, I didn't know they were with resin. Here's my thing though. So I have thought about doing resin art. I actually thought about doing resin earrings, acrylic resin earrings, and other stuff. I mean, they've got all kinds of really cute molds. But I was told that it's best to do it outside because I think it's the epoxy. Something that is very strong and can make you sick if you breathe it in too much. I don't know. Hey, Stewie. Yeah, it looks like something that I would enjoy. It does. Thank you, Get Your Life. I thought it was cute. And to be honest, after the shit that I've seen and heard on this app this week, it was fitting. Yeah, obviously. I might try it. I've seen some really cool skull head molds that I would like to try. I love skull heads. Thank you for the heart me and the popular vote. See, that's how I am, Mama D. And I literally have so much craft stuff. Way more than what I need. Way more than I have room for. I have bins, I have boxes, I have tubs, I have tables of stuff. I have little, not dressers, but they're kind of like end tables, but not, I don't know. I have way more stuff than I know what to do with. And some of it will sit there for months and months and months and I won't touch it. Like my sublimation stuff, my sublimation printer, my tumbler press, my Cameo. They've been sitting for a long time, for several months, and I haven't touched them. But then I go through these episodes where I am doing stuff with them every day for months. I don't know. It's ADHD brain, but I also think it's normal crafter's brain. Yeah, I would like to see them. A Cameo is for like vinyl mainly, but you can also do crafts with it using faux leather, cardstock, depending on the type of, I can't even think of what to call it now, but the cutting tool, depending on the type of cutting tool that you have, you can do engraving with it, etching, you can do all kinds of stuff. It's just like a Cricut, but a little bit different. I get that, Brittany. Yeah, I definitely understand. I... Okay, good night, I love you. What's everybody doing this weekend? What is the diamond art of that you've been working on for so long? I started diamond painting. Oh, I did my first one literally. Actually, okay, so it would have been last year. So I haven't been doing it quite a year yet. Probably about 6 to 8 months, I would say. about 10 months actually, because literally the day that I found out that one of my friends had passed away is the day that I started my first one. Thank you for coming in, Stewie. Good night. I'll probably talk to you a little more tomorrow now that I'm starting to feel a little better. I haven't been ignoring you guys or anything. I just really have not felt good. Well, I mean, I can't say anything because we can have an extreme heat warning and my ass is outside. Just make sure that you're drinking plenty of fluids and that you pack sunscreen, obviously. I would like to, Brittany. I do have one framed that is part of my fall decorations. It was the first one I ever did. But it's hard finding frames to fit them. You have to order them from what I've seen. I have not seen a single store that sells them. You have to order them. So, but I have a sea turtle one and a jellyfish one that I want to frame and hang in my kids' bathroom. And then I've got the Highland Cow one that I would like to hang in either my living room or my kitchen. And then I have a Pennywise one and a Michael Myers one that I will hang up with my Halloween decorations. And then I've got this German Shepherd one that I would like to hang in my my living room. We don't have a Michael's here. The closest Michael's is about an hour away. Oh, I'm glad that you like them, Anne. Writing has always been a hobby of mine. Ever since I was in elementary school, I used to write poetry and, little short stories, things like that. I want to do some freelance work in writing, but finding how to go about that is the challenge. And I'd like to start a blog one day. Yeah, I do have a Hobby Lobby, Mama D. Do they measure for frames? It is therapeutic. And once the idea of what I want to write pops up and I actually start typing, I can't stop. Like, everything keeps flowing and flowing. The video that I made the other day where I talked about the other side of addiction and how addiction impacts the people that love the addict. That was actually an article that I wrote and I have published on Medium. I wrote and published the article and then thought, well, not everybody knows that I'm over here on Medium, so I could put it in a video. It is really pretty when it's finished. I don't know. I'll have to call them tomorrow and ask. Feisty's on Medium? Yeah, it's kind of like a blog website. You can write blogs, you can write articles, you can write books, you can write whatever you want. I didn't know that Feisty was on Medium. On the Medium website, Mama D, I just started publishing some things over there. I've only published a few things. I published that short children's story that I wrote last weekend. I published an article about the other side of addiction, and I also published an article with some really good tips for building out a resume. I didn't know that, Brittany. I knew she had started doing posts, but I didn't know it was on Medium. That's pretty cool. It's just, I don't know. I need to start promoting my Medium account. But I haven't decided if I'm going to stay there or if I'm going to move to another platform. I need to do some more research on it. Thank you for the follow. I just wish that I could get my writing work in front of the right eyes, because that is one thing that, you know, I am my own worst critic. But when it comes to writing, that is one thing that I know I am genuinely super talented at. And if I could just get it in front of the right eyes, like, I know it would be so easy to start finding freelance writing work. It's just a matter of getting it in front of the right people. That's the hard part. But I would love to be able to do side gigs with some type of writing work. You know, it's been a lot that has happened on this app this week. I don't know if any of you see videos about the Ash Trevino cluster fuck. It's a cluster fuck. But she has made some allegations of DV towards her now ex-boyfriend, Uncle Fester. Yeah. But see, Brittany, here's my thing with that. When I first found out about it, I talked about it, and I refused to ever instantly accuse someone of lying about DV. I waited, and later in the day, I heard Uncle Fester's side of the story, but I also saw that he was not in jail. In the state of Texas, if the police show up at your home or wherever the DV is happening, and they see proof that there is DV taking place, they don't leave it up to the victim like some states do as to whether or not charges are going to be pressed. They will take you in and make you stand in front of a judge and a DA. Fucking Bronco Bill. Actually, no. I have better things to do than to be on Discord, but seeing as you are clearly... Oh, wait. It's the follow back for me, Bucking Bronco. You know what? I'm going to let you stay, because the fact that you follow me and you're taking the time out of your Friday night to come into my live and talk your shit behind a fake account, I love you too, boo. Kisses. See, I don't think it's like that in Tennessee, Mama D. I don't think it's like that. But the fact that neither Uncle Fester or his cousin and his son that were all supposedly involved, none of them went to jail. And what Ash said was the reason they didn't go to jail is because she decided not to press charges since the 16-year-old son was involved. It's not like that in the state of Texas. So then that makes you really question everything as far as what happened that night. It's crazy. And then I heard a clip of her today where she wished that Bree Olsen would have constant miscarriages. The girl's bringing her own karma on her. That's all it is to it. And then, besides the Ash Trevino BS, then you've got TikTok crash out Nick Harris. And I've been going down that rabbit hole. Yeah, if they're rude to you guys in the chat, then block them. I don't care what they have to say to me. I don't even pay any attention to it. Clearly, they're not ballsy enough to come in on their real account and say it with their whole chest. So, yeah. But the fact that they think that I am in Discord talking shit. Yeah, no, sorry. Prove it. Prove it. Because you can't. Because I'm not. And that alone tells me that it's just some loser who is miserable, probably in grandma's basement, in some holy ass shorts eating a turkey leg with nothing better to do with their time. I don't care. And stick that in your juice box and suck it. Anyway, the Nick Harris stuff. I've noticed that Check the Star has clinged to Nick Harris the way that he did Lieutenant Dan. And they've been going live together a lot. And Nick literally acts like Check is a huge celebrity. It's freaking hilarious. But I also noticed that him and Mariah have broken up and gotten back together at least 5 times this week. I scrolled into a video clip and Nick was sweet talking his pillow. And I'm telling you, if I hear him talk about that car that he allegedly bought Mariah with his TikTok coins that she stole from him, oh my gosh. But it's one of those shit shows that it's annoying AF, but it's also so hard not to watch. So hard not to watch. Kira Lee, I seen you come in here. Of the Nick Harris stuff, Bonnie? Yeah, I can't sit and watch his actual live streams, but I do watch like the clips and stuff that people post. But a few minutes at a time is really all that I can handle of Nick Harris. It's a lot. A whole lot. Listen, I don't know anything about Mariah, and she doesn't sound like the greatest person in the world either. However, kudos to her, because the fact that she tolerates him without losing her ever-loving shit, the girl's got to have some serious patience. I don't know, Brittany. People say he's on something. I know that he takes testosterone, and from what I have read and heard, and I am no medical professional, but I've heard that extremely high levels of testosterone can change a person's, like, their attitude, their behaviors, etc. But I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I know he also takes kratom, and I don't know a whole lot about kratom either, so. It's funny you say that, Megan Lynn, because I saw a video of a guy that was, I guess, sitting in his vehicle and in a parking lot, and Nick Harris was yelling at his phone outside of a store, and the first thing he said was, I really expected him to be taller. At 5'3", he's a whole inch shorter than I am. That is freaking hilarious. I tell you what, I heard that parts of Texas are supposed to get another 3 to 4 inches of rain this weekend. I've heard all kinds of stories about what's been going on down there, and it is just so sad. Like, I can't even imagine. When he gets his step stool. That's what they say, Brittany. They say he's short as heck. It is. It's really sad. I just wish that there was something that, I don't know, I would like to help. I know that, I think it was just Joni, was supposed to message me the name of somewhere where it was a legitimate place that you could send things like donations and stuff like that. That's what I'd like to do. I just want to help somehow. Stuff like that really bothers me. Yeah, it's crazy. It's because you only have 40 followers, Bucking Bronco Bill. I just think about all the people, you know, and obviously there have been so many lives lost, but so many kids' lives lost. And then I've heard stories about, I guess it was a father, and he busted out a window or something. I don't remember what it was. Y'all, my memory is awful. But he busted it out with his hand to save his family. And he got his family to a safe spot. And then it turns out that he actually hit an artery. And before they could get to him to help him, he didn't make it. Oh, that is so sad. The floods have been... Listen, Buck and Bronco, I didn't know you were in Texas. And listen, I have been praying so hard for the state of Texas. I don't know. When things like that happen, it becomes really hard for me to be on social media a whole lot, which is another reason why people have not seen me around a whole lot the last few days. I just get so sad. Like, I want to help. There are things I want to do. I want to do whatever I can. But the only thing that I can do is donate and then, of course, pray. But I really hate seeing things like that happen. And even when the waters go down, like the challenges and the trauma and the devastations, like none of that stops when the water goes down. Stuff like that, you truly never get past. Yeah, you can rebuild and replace materialistic items, but all the lives lost, just the experiences in general, I mean, I couldn't imagine. And we get tornadoes and things like that here. And like, we are smack dab in Tornado Alley. But, man, I just couldn't imagine. Well, I am definitely praying for the whole entire state. Hey, B. Well, hopefully you guys, where you are, didn't experience a whole lot of damage. I'm glad that you wound up not having to evacuate. But it's scary. Like that, it's so freaking scary. I remember when Helene happened, and most of the people that I work with are based out of Asheville, North Carolina. And the stories that they told me and the pictures that I saw and the videos that I saw, contrary to what people may think, I have a really big heart. And when I see people, families, children going through tragic situations like that, one thing that I got from my dad was I would give somebody the shirt off of my back if they needed it. Like, I like to help people. I've always been like that. I want to help people, especially in those types of situations. But then when there's only so much I can do, that makes me sadder, because then I feel helpless. Like, I I want to fix everything for everybody, and I know I can't. But I'm glad Red Cross is coming that way and helping and doing things. I hope that they are providing plenty of resources and assistance. I appreciate that, Brittany. But it's fine. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. And not everybody's going to like me, and that's cool. At the end of the day, I wish everybody all the best, even the haters. It's just been one tragedy after another all over this world this year and last year. Like that last half of 2024 and then so far the first half of 2025. If people would really just sit and think about it, and I've been doing a lot of thinking about things. I've said this a bunch of times. When what happened to Green Eyes happened to Green Eyes, my friends, those of you that like talk to me consistently on a daily basis, you guys know what that did to me. But it gave me like I don't know how to put certain things into words, but when I tell you, it made me feel different and look at a lot of things different. But not even just that. When all of these different tragedies start happening all over the world, like you really think about the fact that not a single person on this planet is promised the next day. Not with only 40 followers, Bucking Bronco. And when they say get on your main account, if you have an account with more than 40 followers. If not, then you would just have to get more followers to get in a box. Some people I see able to get in the box with like 20, 25 followers. But I think a lot of it depends on how old your account is. Like if your account is pretty new, I think like the regulations and guidelines are different than if you have an account from like a year or two ago. I don't know. It does, Brittany, it does. And that can be a good thing and it can be a bad thing. When my dad passed away, I was a completely different person before I lost my dad. Like my husband will vouch on that. I was a completely different person. And when I lost him, I changed in a lot of ways. Some ways good, but some ways not good. I just kind of developed an I don't give a fuck attitude for a while. And I think that at one point I was taking my pain and lashing that pain and hurt out at others. But, I mean, again, we are all capable of self-reflection, and I recognized my faults. And I recognize the fact that there are things that I need to work on and things that I need to improve. But all I can do is try. I mean, I'm never going to make everybody happy, and that's okay by me. Because as long as my family is happy and healthy, I'm all right. I'm blessed. Hang on, we were out. My sister and mother and others. My sister was the only one in bed. Oh, Brittany, I am so sorry. That is awful. I'm sorry, friend. I don't know how long ago that happened, but I'm sure something like that always sticks with you. And if you are ever having a tough day, a tough time, if you ever just need somebody to listen, even if you just want somebody to scream at, cuss at, cry at, please don't hesitate to message me. Don't just sit and bottle it all up. Please don't do that. I can't imagine. And see, stories like that, it's a great example of, you interact with people on the internet from all over the world, but you don't ever truly know their story unless they open up and tell you that story. And I appreciate that you opened up with us. And I'm really sorry that you had to go through that. That would be Megan Lynn. I don't know, Megan Lynn, are you still in here? I don't think she is. I don't know. Oh, yep, she's in here.
Megan Lynn is still very much here. And Buck and Bronco Bill, you wouldn't be able to send me a message anyways because I've had you blocked. From the last time,
Oh, she paused.
can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you.
Well, you wouldn't be able to send me a message, Buck and Bronco Bill, because I've had you blocked from you coming in my live saying, Grape Megan, Grape Megan, Grape Megan, after you told Bonnie to go relapse. So you won't ever be able to message me.
Okay. I didn't know about that, but Buck and Bronco
That's
Bill,
Sarah.
before I block you, would you like to explain yourself? Why you felt it was cool to come into somebody's chat and say things like that?
And they can say they didn't do it, but Bonnie was in here. I think TaylorMade's in here. And I believe I seen Not the One come in here. And they were all in my chat that night when they come in and told Bonnie to relapse.
Sorry for what, Waffles? That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna be so honest with you, Buck and Bronco Bill, Sarah, whoever it is that you are. You come into my live in my chat, popping off at the mouth at me, somebody you don't even know, spewing lies as you call me a liar. Yet you say things like that to people. I
No, I have the screenshots, Buck and Bronco Bill, and I'll go through my 98% full of my Google files and I'll pull them up and send them to Raggedy because I actually have her number and will text her the screenshots.
She does. She does. Well, I'm gonna block them because that's not cool. I mean, they were already rude and disrespectful when they first came in, but I don't typically care when it's just a troll. But fuck all that shit.
Oh, they'll
No,
come back in on like three more different accounts. I've got all the screenshots of every single one of them, and I'll stay because I know they'll be back once you block them. It's crazy. I just
that's fucking
not
weird,
shocked.
bro. Well, they were coming in here saying things like, um, oh, I'm always up in Discord spewing lies. And listen, I'm gonna be so honest. Don't I don't go up in Discord and comment anything. And anybody who knows me knows that.
I think Brittany's followed me for a while, and she says if it's Sarah, she has a million accounts, and Brittany is correct. Sarah has about 50 different accounts.
Yeah, most of the people that are on my block list are accounts that you guys have blocked because of Sarah. Because I don't usually block anybody, but stuff like that I don't want in here. When Sarah That's crazy. I wish there were like replays and stuff so I could go back and watch and see this crazy bitch. Has she ever shown her actual face on camera?
Yeah, she has an actual account. It's Sarah.Elizabeth.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I have her blocked. She used to come up in my live.
Well, welcome. That's Buck and Bronco Bill.
Who? Hey, Anonymous God.
That's the account that's Buck and Bronco Bill. That's also Live Laugh Toaster Bath. There's another one. Oh gosh, I was looking at some of them tonight, going through my screenshots, trying to clear out space in my phone and seeing them.
Anonymous God, where the hell did you go? I didn't see you for months. Listen, anytime
Hey Anonymous, hey Broken.
y'all see an account in here and you know that's who it is, you're more than welcome to block it. I don't ask questions. I mean, I know if you guys are blocking someone in here, it's for a reason, because you guys know I don't. I don't typically block like trolls and stuff like that unless they just get too much out of character. But somebody like that, I don't want in this space.
Well, the reason that we do block her so much is because she goes after Bonnie so much and about Bonnie's sobriety. She'll come in and start attacking if Bonnie.
Listen, I will go to war over Bonnie Boo, so Sarah can back the fuck up. Okay, Brittany. I didn't know that, Anonymous. You know, I had noticed that I hadn't seen you in a while, and then you popped back up. I hope you recovered all right. Hey, Amber. What have you guys been doing the last couple of days? Have y'all missed me?
I know we haven't seen you live.
I haven't even been on the calls. I haven't really been around. I mean, I've been making videos, but aside from that, I just kind of stepped back from the internet for a couple of days. I haven't felt good at all. I am so sick of TikTok's lagging. Sorry, it's lagging. Yeah, it's lagging bad, apparently.
Yeah.
That's one reason why I do the audio calls sometimes. It doesn't lag.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you guys doing?
My earbuds died.
Oh no.
About to go fight with these cats, so I'm about to drop down.
Yeah. I'm
Don't
watching
Love y'all.
Identity Thief.
Love you.
Yeah.
Because Brittany, they started reporting. She's probably having people report. So,
It was weird with that Buck and Bronco account because they come in here being a total dickwad, and then
when I clicked on them, I had them blocked too. So yeah, I
then they
remember.
started trying to act nice, and I don't know. I'm glad they weren't able to get in the box though, because they probably would have come up here and started running their mouth. Anonymous, I cannot with you. You're a smart ass shit. Anybody want to pay my rent? Listen, anybody want to pay my mortgage? Let me shut up before they say I'm dry begging. Anonymous, I don't know if you saw
Assholes.
on one of your videos, I think it was one of yours, about Kim and Angela. We live in the same little small town. I've known Angela for years. Right. Everybody's just handing money out left and right. Like that Danielle lady throwing all of that money at Lisa. I meant it when I said I do not any longer sympathize with anybody that sends that woman a dime, because there is no way you don't know what she's spending that money on. Nobody is that delusional.
Yep.
At the end of the day,
The other part is
you're sending her money, you're gross.
right. And that's the thing is, if you think you won't be held liable for it in the end, there's a possibility you might be. So just think about that.
Well, here's what I
Remain
think.
anonymous.
And I'm not saying that that's what this lady was doing. I don't know this lady. I've never talked to her. But I think some people send her money and they'll send it over a short period of time. but the whole time they're doing it, they plan to tell on themselves for doing it, play the poor, pitiful me, Lisa got me card, and think that it's going to get them attention and grow their accounts.
Yep.
One straight eye. I
One
cannot.
straight I get out of here.
Okay, Tater. Get out of town.
I know. Crazy motherfuckers.
You know, that's what I've been thinking since the last one, the last person that did it. Okay, have a good night at work. I don't understand it, and it makes me so freaking mad.
Same.
I get frustrated. It's just like, hey,
Yeah.
little, when my dad was alive, and my aunt and grandmother would give him money. I understood from one side because they were scared to say no. But from another side, they knew where he was putting that money. They knew what he was doing with it, and they just kept funding it. And it just pissed me off. If you guys don't follow Anonymous God, I would give him a follow. I mean, he does like kind of like awareness, but he does satire with it and commentary, and he's pretty funny. I've been following him for a while, probably about a year. He used to check on me sometimes, and then he just disappeared. But he said he had surgery.
Hey, little T.
What you been doing today, Amber?
Making plans for someone.
Oh, Anonymous God.
I got. No, I don't know nothing. Nothing at all.
Making plans. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
I'm just kidding. Nothing. No, I was just sitting around. That's what I did today. I had to run my dad to the doctor.
He okay? Or just a checkup?
Yeah, I'm up. But yeah, he just has to get his INR checked every month. Or every other week or whatever it is. I don't know. It depends upon what it is at. How often he has to get it checked.
I feel like I haven't seen you guys forever, even though I've only been MIA a couple of days.
Right. Well, so have we. I mean, we went on for a little while here and there, but
I haven't even been on Snap calls. I mean, I don't even know if y'all have had Snap
no.
calls.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't felt good at all. Vertigo sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, one straight eye. I've seen that. It's all good.
Oh, yeah. Listen, if she's not starting shit and stirring the pot and whatever, I don't give a fuck what she does.
Yeah. I did stop in that live myself. Sure did.
I saw a clip of a live. I don't know if it was her live or a live she was in. I only saw the clip because Psycho Bunny went in a box.
Yeah.
Insanity was in the box.
Yep. I didn't go in the box or nothing. I just went when she was talking about her mental health. I said, "Huh."
What about everybody else's mental health? I'm just saying.
That's what I said. And I said, "So you're talking about everybody's mental health. Did you think about other people's?" She says, "Yes." Oh yeah. Okay. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I said it.
I'm not gonna.
Can't believe you didn't. I can't believe she didn't. She didn't recognize that it was my account. You know, whatever.
Oh no. It is what it is. Everybody knew she wasn't gonna get off the app, and like I said before, I don't listen. Everybody, whoever wants to be on this app,
I don't care.
on this app, but
Yeah, have fun. I don't care.
Don't go talking shit about everybody. They know
What was
people
that?
talking about her that I've heard.
I swear.
You wanted her to throw up. I cannot.
Why did you want her to? Oh, because somebody was saying something about those meals. I don't know what the hell they were. Those
The
Doom
military.
Preppers food. Yeah, Doom Preppers meals, I call them.
I knew at one point she was talking about she was going to be getting some a while back.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
ate them before. They're all right, but they're not very good. Not to me anyway. Some people like them.
yeah.
Agree, Brittany. I
I
agree.
don't.
Yeah, that's what they're called. MRE meals.
Yeah, that's it.
My old stepdad brought home a bunch of them one time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're not bad, but they would not be my meal of preference. But listen, our soldiers, military, that's what they live off of. So if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me.
Yeah. You were not getting into something much there, Stormy. Maybe knock over. Hmm? Little shithead. Mm-mm.
Somebody just came in here. I think. Let me look.
What are you doing? Your diamond art?
I need to go back on it. I finished the jellyfish and now I'm working on the German Shepherd one. But
Mm.
I just started it an hour or so ago, so I haven't been working on it long.
Gotcha. Mm-mm.
Yeah, me too, Anne. They're not really pretty. Damn, causing a ruckus.
Yeah, Storm is always causing a ruckus. He's a
Not me.
kitten, though.
Thinking they were talking about an actual storm.
Nah. No, you're all right, little T.
I
I
want
don't
to.
know what he did.
I want to do some prank calls this weekend.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow night, as long as maybe tomorrow night, as long as I mean, I'm not going to commit because vertigo is one of those things. It hits, you feel better for a little while, and it hits again. But if I don't feel bad, I might do some tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Look, Key, at least you're practicing good hygiene.
Right? Right? Oh, you like the jellyfish one? It's Storm. No, Storm is the gray and black tabby. He's the smaller one.
Apollo. I miss having cats, but my teenager she's so bad allergic. If it was
Yeah.
like you could take a regular allergy medication, like it wasn't bad, it would be different. But her whole throat
Yeah.
closes.
Yeah. That sucks. I don't know what I do.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just
Luckily,
give myself an airway. That's what I'd have to do.
luckily she can have dogs and stuff. It's just crazy because she's not allergic to any other animal, just cats.
I just spit out my toothpaste.
Well, I would hope so. You're supposed to spit it out. You're not supposed to
All
swallow.
right. Yeah. What were you expecting to do with it?
What is this fun kit?
So if you tap on it, there's different things in there, different like games and things like that. But um, there's scavenger hunt thing and all kinds of other stuff. I don't know how to work them, but I've looked at them.
Either trivia
I know that
time.
one of them, yeah, one of them is it's like a box battle thing.
Yeah, I want to try
But
that one day.
yeah,
I've seen that. What is this? I'm just gonna turn it on and see what happens. Join the trivia
everybody
poll.
hold on.
Answer questions quickly and rack up points to claim victory. Oh, it doesn't give me questions.
No, what? I would think it did.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, yeah. Orange Cat. Mine is also part Maine Coon, so he's vocal. He talks a lot, especially at 2, 3 in the morning. He loves to yell in the hallway.
You got plans for the weekend?
Mm-mm. No, I don't think so. Oh, no. I wanted to get out and work on my strawberries, but I don't know. I tried to
It
do it the other day
didn't.
and it didn't work out because I can't bend over with my hip, and it's pretty much the end of the season. And they already all. Sometimes like with strawberries, you don't get as many one season as you do other seasons. So this season was a shorter or like less of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I have
I
strawberry plants. Yep.
I did some
All in my box.
so we
That's
usually
weird.
have well I know I think I just did something and I didn't mean to. Let me
Oh,
look
okay.
and see what it
I
did.
know. I just didn't know. I'm like, that was weird.
Um we usually do a garden every year. But when we moved here last year, where we decided to put the garden, we quickly learned was not a very good place. And we just got tired of messing with it. It's been getting so hot the last couple of summers. But I had it was a potted plant, but it was a potted strawberry plant that I had
Hmm.
gotten from Lowe's. And it was pretty cool. I mean, it grew some really good strawberries.
Yeah. Well, once you put a strawberry plant in the ground, they typically will they'll like vine off and they'll grow in the ground and then they'll grow in the ground and then they become more strawberries.
Yeah.
Because I started with 6 plants and now the whole section under my deck is full.
Did it do anything?
Damn. I don't really make I just put them on my ice cream or they're just what's the best advice for men? What? Be nicer.
Rub under your ball sack.
Yikes.
All right, chat. What do you guys think? What is some good advice for men? I like this. This is pretty cool. Use deodorant.
Yeah. Oh no.
Let's see. Do you miss someone? Who is it and why? Do you miss someone, Amber?
Yeah, my mom.
Me too. I miss my dad and my friends.
Yeah. Yeah, some of my friends too, yeah. Yeah.
I can't see this one. What is your unforgettable experience in? Oh, what is
Life.
your in life? How do you see it?
At the bottom on mine, it's below
Oh,
the chat. Hey B.
say the full thing for me. Like it says
My
in and stuff like that.
unforgettable experience in life. I don't know. I don't know.
Your sister's name was Sunshine? That was her real name? That's awesome. That's neat. I've never known anybody to have that as their name. Yeah, I see the question, but it's cut off for me. It may be because of my phone or because I'm hosting. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know about that one. I don't really have.
I
I
don't have
mean,
one.
I don't really
Swimming with
have
dolphins.
one like not unforgettable. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mine would be riding jet skis and swimming with dolphins.
I've never ridden a jet ski.
What makes you happy when you are in a bad mood? Amber is going to say her cats.
Yeah, that's typically one thing. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, that's probably. I mean, I do a lot of things though. Sometimes it'll be music. Sometimes it'll be. Mm, what else? Funny show like Bob's Burgers or something like that.
Oh, I love Bob's Burgers. Listen, I used to be a huge fan of Tina. And for
Yeah.
Christmas one year, my mom went all out. She got me this big Tina head cookie jar. She got me some
Yeah.
Tina, like they look like little vans, but they were Tina shoes with Tina's face on them. She got me a Tina coffee
Yeah.
mug, some
That's
Tina
funny.
shirts. It was cool.
I do.
Oh,
I like Louise.
Anna said listening to Raggedy's prank calls. B said her son. Definitely send them to me, Brittany. My kid.
Sponge Boy Me Bob. What?
Yeah. Mini followers.
Yeah.
My kids for
Oh,
sure,
boy.
and then my animals. My
That's
crafts
weird.
too. My crafts really help me a lot. If you
Yeah.
could live in any movie, what would it be?
If I could live in any movie?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy. Oh, that's a good one.
Trying to
I don't
think.
know. Hmm.
Peter Pan, so that I could live in Neverland and stay young forever.
Monsters Inc.
Why?
Why? Because Sully and Mike Wazowski are cool.
Huh.
And I could maybe find Boo. I don't know. I don't know. Just sounded good.
Little T said Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. Why? So you could eat all the candy?
Oh, the candy.
If you had 3 wishes, what would you wish for?
More wishes.
That's a good one, though. I never would have thought of that.
But in Aladdin, that's one of them you couldn't wish for.
I would wish for financial stability to where, like, I always said I don't want to be rich, and people look at me like I'm weird when I say that, but I never want to be rich because money changes people, and I don't ever want to change. However,
Mhm.
I do want financial stability so that we don't ever have to stress over money. That would be
Right.
one thing. I would wish for good health for sure for me,
Hmm.
and everybody I love and care about, and I would uh, I would honestly wish for just peace across the whole world, like with everything that's been happening with the floods and all of that. I would just wish for peace and blessings for the whole entire world, except for the bad people, like the P3DOs and stuff.
Yeah. Let's see.
What is the craziest thing you did for love?
Oh, my Lanta, no. I don't think I've done anything crazy. What do you consider crazy?
Can't think of anything either.
That's kind of a trick question. Like, I'm not bungee jumping for anybody or nothing. So that would be crazy to me. But
I feel like this is not a realistic question because yeah, you see stuff people do like fly across the world or
I
run through the
can't
airport.
incriminate myself, B says.
I cannot be. How many people have you dated in your life? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Depends on what you consider dating,
That is not TikTok's business.
right? What kind of a question is that? How rude.
Fact. B said too damn many. If you had a superpower, what would it be? I've always known this. If I had a superpower, I would want to be invisible. I would play so many pranks on people.
Yeah, that would be mine. I don't want to be fucking. I don't want to X-ray vision. I don't want to be. Now, I mean, I guess sometimes maybe, but I don't want to be seeing some things you just don't want to see.
Right?
Um,
See, uh,
flying would be cool.
I wouldn't want to fly because I have a fear of heights, and I wouldn't want to read minds because I would be
Mm-mm.
afraid that somebody would think some really weird, gross, crazy things, and then I would become very uncomfortable.
No, because like say you wouldn't. If you could read someone's mind, you would know the truth answer, right? And
Right.
sometimes you don't want to know the truth answer.
Do you believe in giving second chances? Depends on the
Yep.
situation.
Yeah. But most of the time, yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like most of the time everybody deserves the benefit of the doubt. Everybody has the ability and the potential to do better and be better. However, when it comes to
Hmm.
people like P3DOs
Excuse
and
me.
users and things like that, no, I don't believe in second chances for those people. But
Yep.
What do you look for first in a friend?
Honesty.
Yeah, honesty is a big one. I also have to, like, you have to have a sense of humor. I
Yep. Mm,
Trust is important, but I feel like with trust, that's something that is built and developed over time.
yeah.
I
Yep.
I want somebody that is not a pathological liar and somebody that likes to laugh.
Yeah. Or
Yeah,
even somebody that's just as loyal to your friendship as you two.
exactly, exactly. Personality is a good one for sure.
Because your friendship should be 50-50, not 60-40 or anything in that. It should be
I
50-50.
I agree. Sometimes, as friends, you go through things, and there are instances where, kind of like in a marriage, it may need to be 60-40 or 70, whatever.
Right.
But majority of the
Then you got to
time,
make it back.
yeah, it needs to be 50-50.
Yeah.
Would you allow your boyfriend to have a female bestie? Or Amber, this could be your girlfriend. Would you allow your
Yeah.
girlfriend to have a female bestie?
Yeah. I've had that situation.
Yeah, me
It's
too.
also backfired on me many times, but
I don't ever care who my husband is friends with, and he knows that.
yeah.
He ain't going anywhere because ain't nobody else gonna put up with his ass. What do you say to yourself to motivate yourself?
You can do this.
I just tell myself it could always be worse.
Yeah.
When I am feeling like very upset or stressed out or overwhelmed, whatever, about a situation, I remind myself it could be worse, but I also try to figure out at least one positive from that situation, even, no matter
Yep.
how small it may be. And that helps. What about you guys in the chat? What do you guys tell yourselves to motivate yourselves? Sometimes I just tell myself, get the fuck up, bitch. Get up.
Quit being a pussy.
Facts. When I'm going through something, I freak out, and hey, that is perfectly fine. Thank you, Anna, for the fireworks. Those are so pretty. Thank you. You don't have to do that. Right, Megan Lynn? But when it for Brittany's cry and then boss up, listen, I think that is perfectly normal because sometimes we just need to cry. You have to freaking let it out. That's the problem. People expect you to be tough all the time and a hard ass all the time. People expect you to bottle that shit up, but whenever people bottle that shit up, those are the people that wind up having fucking breakdowns. Me, I've done it. I'm not bottling anything up. I will cry if I need to cry, then I will put my big girl pants on and go about my day. What would you do first if you won the lottery? I would pay off my house.
I'd buy an island for all my friends.
Listen, I am here for it.
Yeah.
I would pay off my
A
house
safe one.
and then I would buy two other houses. I would buy my daughter a house and my son a house. And, well, I would put money up for them to have a house. I would put money up because they're too young. And I would do a college fund. I would leave after making sure my kids are set. Where would you go? I'd buy a dog shelter. I like that. I like that. Pay off our house. Where would you like to travel next and why? Brittany said she'd leave her husband. I don't know where I'd want to travel. I've always wanted to go to Jamaica. I've also always wanted to go to New York. Ooh, Japan would be fun, Gigi. Bora Bora. What is there? There's one place I want to go, and I forget what it's called. And I see a lot of like of the real bigger creators going there for vacation, and I can't remember what it's called for nothing now. Oh, Dubai. I would want to go to Dubai because it looked beautiful. But to be honest, I would just be happy with another trip to the Smoky Mountains or the beach. What are you doing, Amber? You're on mute.
I forgot I was on mute.
What
I
happens?
would probably go. Well, I do want to go to. Yep.
We were just in New York in April. That's awesome, Brittany. I bet you guys had so much fun. I've always wanted to go there. So does my daughter. She wants to too. What can 500K do for you? Again, pay off my house.
um.
I would buy a bidet and a jacuzzi.
Yeah. I'd do that. I would probably pay or fix this house up that I'm in right now.
Pay off our house and pay off our cars. Is that the house you're in right now? That's your dad's house, right? Or is it yours?
It's my parents', yeah.
Got ya.
My dad's the only one living anymore, but yeah. My mom paid it off, but then my dad took a loan out at one time, so
Yeah.
needs to be paid off again, but
Buy a house in Spain. I love that, Gigi. I'm going to do a couple more. And I would like to try this when everybody's awake and in the box.
yeah.
What's the best gift you've ever received? Hey, Val Pal.
Mm.
That's a tough one.
I don't know. I don't think they have one of those. I guess Loki and Storm.
I mean, I can't really think, and I'm sure that if I wasn't on the spot, I could think of other stuff. But I will say that, my dad passed in 21, and I didn't get him a place for his ashes until it was either earlier this year or end of last year. And technically, I mean TikTok helped me do that because for a week straight I covered most of the ash box, and Green Eyes helped me pick it out.
That's cool.
Your Dodge Durango. Listen, little T, it's so weird that you say that, and maybe because it's a newer Durango, but I have always been told to never buy a Dodge Durango because they break down. But those are a little bit older, so the newer ones are probably better. When was the last time you cried and why? And no comment, because according to you, try having freaking chronic depression, PTSD, and all the things unmedicated. Just saying.
Yeah.
I can't take any of those medicines right now.
Mm.
And can't none of you heifers tell me that y'all don't cry just because you don't express your emotions publicly on the internet. Y'all cry. I'm not sorry
Right.
that I'm open about my shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm real. Do you prefer money or love? Ugh.
Oh. Well, I don't know if I would. I guess love, but it doesn't necessarily mean a relationship, as in like romantic relationship, because I think a friendship of that is just as important.
This one is hard for me because obviously, like my kids, my kids' love for my kids is I take that over anything, any amount of money. But at the same time, in order to put a roof over their heads and food in their stomachs and clothes on their backs, I have to have money. So
Right.
I feel like that's a trick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is the
Good
last
question.
one for tonight, but I like this one. What was your dream career as a child? My whole entire life, I said I either wanted to be a pediatrician or a pediatric nurse, and I actually went to UT Martin and got into the nursing program for becoming a pediatric nurse, but then my best guy friend passed away overseas, and then I got pregnant with my daughter, and I was stupid and didn't go back. Did still get a
Mm-hmm.
bachelor's degree, just not in nursing.
Yeah.
But you and
Mine
me,
was a medic.
and that's what you did.
Yep. Yep. I didn't finish it because the body gave out on me, but I got most of the way into the program. I mean, I was working already as a medic.
Little T said a pilot. Did you ever do anything with that, Little T? Have you ever flown a plane? Megan said a vet. Yeah, I would have enjoyed being. My only thing is having to be the one to put an animal down. My mom took some vet tech classes online, and she didn't finish, but she was able to work at one of our local veterinarian's office for a short time, and it wound up being too hard. Like that's why she didn't finish it. It was harder on her heart than she expected it to be. Ooh, a bartender. That sounds fun. And bartenders make pretty good money. Yeah, yeah. It has definitely got to be a hard job to have. It was hard working at the animal shelter. And, I did front office management. I've done animal control. And that's probably the hardest jobs that I have ever had my whole entire life. That was really rough. Really rough. Well, that was neat. I think that would be a whole lot of fun. With everybody in the box. Even if I don't do prank calls tomorrow, maybe I can go live tomorrow night and get everybody in here and it not be so late. And we can try that again and try some of these other things. Some of this stuff is fun. We can just have a fun, chill night. But it is 1 a.m. here. I'm probably going to end and do a little more diamond art, and then I need to go to bed. But now that I'm feeling a little better, knock on wood, I'll be back around more.
Okay. Alright, I'll talk to you all tomorrow.
All right, everybody have a good night.
Alright. Have a good night. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye. Bye, chat. Have a good night. Thank you guys for hanging out with me.